I got into the racing and became affiliated as a part owner with Panther Racing in 1990. Well, really, when I first met John Barnes and the Panther team was like around 94, 95 when I first got traded to Indianapolis, where I signed with the Colts. Just went out to the track one day and was walking around and and met John and his Pennzoil team at that time, and just they invited me back the next day, and then come to the race and that kind of thing, and then following year kept in touch, and then a few years after that we John Barnes spearheaded the team, the Panther Racing team, and the rest has been history. 28 wins, 2 championships later. It's been a great team. Been a real privilege to be a small part of that team. Always been a racing fan since also Indianapolis. My dad, Jack Harbaugh, took us kids and the family to a time trial in 1976, and Tom Sneva broke the 200-mile barrier at that time trial. And ever since then, I've always liked the Indianapolis 500 and the racing, and that was the big sporting event that was always on late May, Memorial Day. Seemed like that was the best thing that was on in May. So always watched that every year. And then when I went to Chicago to play with the Bears, a good friend of the team there was Cap Boso, who was from Indianapolis. Went to Chittard High School, grew up in Indy, and he used to always talk about Indianapolis and how great Indianapolis was, and went back to a couple of the Indy 500s with Cap and some of his friends, and got to see what Indianapolis was like during the month of May. It was just a month-long ramping up to the Indy 500, and it was it's a spectacular thing. And then to be a part of the team and be in the pits for an Indianapolis 500, I still believe is the single greatest moment in a sporting event that I've ever been a fan at or watched, observed. The start of the Indy 500, and pretty much every one of those races. Just great privilege to be able to be a part of that and watch it up close. No, I didn't have a say in that, but that was just something that the team, I felt honored and and that they honored me by putting that number on there. So that was a really neat thing and gift that John Barnes and the team gave, and I'm very proud that that's the number. That was a tough break, and Jr. Made the decision that only these guys can make, and I don't know the hundreds of seconds that they have to make decisions, but there's nobody better in the world than these race car drivers at making quick decisions. I mean, they're really like modern day gunfighters when you watch them up close, and all that they have to do in that in the cockpit and behind the wheel of that car. And that was just a tough break, and but just forever proud of the team, and that the team was in that position that they were in at that part of the race. And they're always fighting. They're always climbing. They're always doing a tremendous job. And it's really about the people that they have working in the organization and the leader, John Barnes. And learned a lot too from the team dynamic at Panther Racing and John Barnes as a leader, uh, how he runs his unit, and carry a lot of that over into coaching and what we do here with the San Francisco 49ers. The team. There's no question. That's exactly how they operate. They operate as a strong, united team. They're well drilled. They're in great shape, and they are just just that whole dynamic of whether it's the pit crew or the engineering of the car, the mechanics, the testing that the team does, the aerodynamics. I mean, everything is about that operation is designed to get a mile an hour faster. And that's just one thing that's been so profound to me. Watching the way they chase that speed, the way they chase that 0.01% improvement. That tenth of a mile an hour faster, and that's been profound. I've really learned great lessons, from that, and we really attempt to do that here. That's one of our primary goals. I mean, how can we get better? What facet of what we doing can we tweak and try to get a little faster? Where can we reduce drag? Where can we save time? Where can we be more efficient? And really, that's that whole operation. That's the whole operation of racing, and they do it as a team. Everybody doing a little adds up to a lot. That concept is there. We win as a team, and that's the way we approach things here at the 49ers.